If you're running a business, you already know there are some jobs that are, well, let's just be honest, they're a total pain. And today, we're going to tackle one of the biggest ones, bookkeeping. So, let's dive in and see if we can take some of that hassle out of your finances.
So right off the bat, I have a question for you. Does the very idea of managing your books, chasing down receipts, and trying to make sense of the numbers just fill you with a sense of dread? If you're nodding along right now, trust me, you are not alone.
You know, for so many business owners, this picture right here is just way too real. You're buried under a mountain of paperwork when all you really want to do is get back to, growing the business. It's this universal frustration that gets in the way of the work you actually love.
So let's just go ahead and call this what it is. It's the bookkeeping burden, because for most people, that's exactly what it feels like, a heavy weight on your shoulders.
And this quote, wow, it really just hits the nail on the head. Bookkeeping is often seen as this necessary evil. You know you have to do it, the law says so, but it feels like something you just have to get through, not something that actually helps you.
And you know what can make that necessary evil feel even worse? The way it's been priced for, ever. It's his old school model that just layers financial anxiety right on top of the headache of doing the work itself. Which really brings us to this showdown, the old way versus the new way. You've got the classic hourly billing on one side, and on the other you have these modern fixed price agreements. Let's really dig into why that old way just doesn't work for so many people.
Okay, so the biggest problem with hourly rates is that they're completely unpredictable. You have absolutely no idea what that final bill is going to look like. And get this, if your bookkeeper is having a slow day or makes a mistake they have to fix, you pay for that extra time. I mean, how is that fair? It just doesn't make sense.
But what if we could just flip this script on this whole thing? What if accounting wasn't a burden at all? What if it was actually one of your most powerful tools? Well, that's the whole idea behind this next part. Accounting totally reimagined.
And this, right here, this is the goal. We want to transform that thing you dread doing for the tax man into the absolute core tool you use to make smart decisions and build an amazing business. It's about looking forward, not just backward.
So how in the world do we actually do that? Well, it all starts with getting the right information right when you need it. And that brings us to this idea of a financial dashboard.
I absolutely love this analogy. Think about it. When you're driving your car, you just glance down at the dashboard to check your speed, your fuel, your engine temperature, all the critical stuff. Your financial dashboard does the exact same thing, but for your business. It gives you all the key info you need to navigate with confidence. And the benefits of moving to a modern cloud-based system like this? Oh, they're huge. Your data is always safe and backed up. You can pull up a report with literally one click. You never have to worry about updates or maintenance. All of this efficiency can mean lower professional fees, and in a lot of cases, the software itself doesn't cost you a penny. And can we just talk about getting rid of that shoebox overflowing with receipts? The process becomes just so simple. 1, do you get a receipt? 2, you snap a quick picture of it with your phone. 3, that's it. You're done. The system grabs it, stores it, and sends it where it needs to go. You can literally throw the paper away.
Now, a good modern system also takes care of some of the trickier accounting stuff for you, like accruals and prepayments. I know, they sound complicated, but the idea is actually super simple. Let's say you pay your rent for 3 months all at once. An old system would show a massive expense in 1 month and 0 in the other 2, which isn't very helpful. This system smooths it out, spreading that cost evenly, so you get a truly accurate picture of how your business is doing every single month.
But look, we all know that one size does not fit all. Every business is different. The kind of support you need really depends on where you are and where you want to go. So the next part is all about finding your perfect fit.
Usually, you'll see a few different options. You've got an essential package, which is perfect if you're on a tight budget and just need to make sure the basics are covered. Then you might have a full package for business owners who want to get more proactive with planning their business and their taxes. And finally, there's usually a premium option for really ambitious owners who want all-in support to help them grow and maximize their wealth.
So, let's bring this all together. This whole thing is about so much more than just making your life easier. It's a fundamental shift, right? It's about taking bookkeeping from this thing you dread and turning it into a core tool for building your business. And the financial impact? Well, it's very, very real. Let's talk about real dollars for a second. Think about all the deductions that are so easy to miss, like using a part of your home as an office. A good system makes sure you claim every single thing you're entitled to. That can easily add up to $1,500 or even more in tax savings every single year. And that's not a one-time thing.
That's money back in your pocket year after year.
And while we're on the subject of money, let's look at the other side of the coin, the cost you avoid. If your business had to hire a full-time, in-house bookkeeper, you'd be looking at a salary of over $42,000 a year, and that's before benefits. A modern service gives you access to that same expertise for just a tiny fraction of that cost. That's a massive expense you just don't have to worry about.
Because in the end, that's what this all boils down to. The savings are great, the dashboards are really cool, but the real goal here is to give you the financial clarity you need to make smarter decisions. Because that is how you build a great business.
So I'm going to leave you with this one question to really think about. Take an honest look at your current setup. Is your accounting a source of stress that's holding you back, or is it a strategic tool that's actually helping you move forward? The answer to that question could change absolutely everything for your business.